What's happening, y'all? Happy Monday. Welcome in once again to the Breaking Bread radio program brought to you by the worldwide recognized Breaking Bread crew. Man, I hate when I have something so awesome in my head that I'm going to say, and then it just messes up.
Yeah, well, no, I get that.
And then we
It
just,
did.
And then we just end up with this.
We just end up with worldly, wickedly, wild, awesome. Yeah, no, I got it.
Just ends up
or how about this? You think it sounds good, right? Like you think it sounds so poignant in your head, and then when you actually say it, it's like, damn, that was stupid.
It sounded like you was trying to say a worldwide leader, but we know we're not.
No, absolutely not. I was just, I was just like, I was just trying to say something about the legendary Breaking Bread crew.
You just trying to sound smarter than you are? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, I was just, I was just trying to, spit some realness.
I mean, the truth is, we are legendary.
Yeah, and it just went sideways, but that's okay.
You know what? You know what? Hey, AJ, start it over.
Mm-hmm. Start it over.
Start it over.
You know what? I just scratch that. Just load it back up. Just run it back. Coming to you live today from the Breaking
205-44 bread.
This is like bits and pieces. What? I can't. What? It's you're breaking up.
You're welcome.
We're talking. We're talking to you today from the Redland Rifle Studios here at Redland Rifle Company, Highway 280. Soon to be furnished by the fine folks at Lanius Furniture Company. Lanius Furniture Company. They believe in giving you more style for less. From the bedroom to the living room to the man cave and home office, Lanius Furniture has all the brands that you love and trust. Father's Day is coming up, and they're going to have some awesome deals on Lazy Boys recliners. And they also have a great selection of lift chairs. You know, if you have folks,
I need one of those
in that season that need a little help up.
Need a
like
boost.
I feel like I'm in that season. Maybe I just want to be prepared for when I get to that season.
I mean, depending on how the weekend goes.
You know what? My children might be so tired at this point of helping me up off the couch or out of the chair, whatever the case may be, that they may just be like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get him one of those lifts.
I mean, Father's Day is around the corner.
It is. LaniusFurniture.com for more information. LAUNIUS FurnitureCompany.com. All right. Vapor Forge, Highway 280, next to Bailey Brothers Music. Great people. They help me stop smoking cigarettes. I can't guarantee that process is going to work out as good for you as it did for me, but you won't know if you don't try. So get all the information you need at vaporforge.com. Go give them some bread. Help them out. They're going to deal as best as they can with all these stupid new rules and laws, but go support them. Support all of our sponsors. That's the whole thing about us being paid programming, is that we couldn't do this show without sponsors.
Man, that's a good point.
So support them as much as you possibly can. We appreciate it. Vaporforge.com. AJ, here, take this thing and keep it moving with Crocker Movement Services.
Well, I appreciate that. Another great sponsor of the Breaking Bread radio program is Crocker Movement Services. Eric Crocker is just the best. I mean, just a good heart. Serving this country, now serving families across Alabama and, in other states as well, too. Just keeping things moving. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm not a fan of moving. And if you're watching us on the stream, you see these hands right here? These hands are not made for moving. Yeah, like all up in here.
What, you trying to say your hands pretty?
Yeah, I got pretty hands. Yeah,
Man,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I kind of really want to. I really want to turn around and like you were making a nice massaging action like that. I kind of wanted to turn around and let you see. I got a little thing on my shoulder. I was hitting some golf balls at him. Sorry, continue.
I thought you was a hand model there for a minute.
I think I'll probably do some hand modeling.
Are you about to take over the Grace Spa in Alabaster?
I mean, hey, you never know. You know what I'm saying? But all I gotta say is, well, cause okay, here's the thing. My hands get a little sweaty sometimes, right? And if I move some stuff, things will slip out of it, and I don't want that to happen.
You gotta get that kung fu grip, baby.
You feel me?
Anyway,
G.I. Joe dog.
There's some jokes in there on that one, but
You're
I'm just
posable.
saying I don't have like good movable like hands, right? You know, so my hands are made for like pushing buttons, picking up phone calls, and other stuff. Moving is just not it. That's why you need to hire. That's why you need to hire the best. That's Eric Crocker, the crew there at Crocker Moving Services. CrockerMovingServices.com. CrockerMovingServices.com.
Crocker Moving Services, where they don't have sweaty hands.
No sweaty hands. They will not drop your furniture.
Big blue vans with no sweaty hands.
No sweaty hands.
No sweaty palms over here. You know what I'm saying? So
Eric's like,
No
what the
no
hell is
moms.
going on?
No mom's spaghetti on the shirt. None of that.
none of that. None of that. If you
No
want to get
certainties are
furniture moved
guaranteed
right,
that the palms of
AJ's hands.
of
would be
AJ's hands
Right.
are
on
any
the
less
furniture
airy or
of-
sweaty than the.
Hey, look, if you want to see my handprint all over your furniture, not in that way, then
Rope Tide.
Wrong time.
You can reach him at Breaking Bread
Breaking
AJ.
Bread Radio.
AJ's sweaty hands at Breaking Bread Radio.
He also specializes putting his footprints on your ceiling.
yes. If you like ashy feet and sweaty hands, and I'm your guy.
He's
over
your
here.
man.
Anyway, as we
Is
keep
that your
things
new
moving,
OnlyFans?
yes, ashy feet and sweaty palms.
hands. So sweaty palms. Yep, that's it right there.
Watch me grip this. Never mind. Anyway,
Sweaty
All right,
palms,
this
spit
is
on
a
the
great-
bomb.
Is it time for
this is gonna
break
be a
yet?
great no.
And
But this is gonna be a great transition because we
No
love
hormones
like
required.
the Keebler elves, right? And
Yeah,
they
we
got
do
some
love the
some
Keebler
good cookies, but they're also
Keebler does.
Yeah, they got some good cookies.
That's JD's people.
Yeah.
yeah, they're all the same size.
Ooh.
They are. They're easy to get
Speaking
to. Super easy to get to.
Sorry.
Unless you're mean and you can't climb trees because you got sweaty hands. That's all thing. Yeah. But the new Superman movie is coming out on the 11th of July, and they're saying Keebler elves are coming out with a super fudge for those who really love strong fudge.
There's another one.
How is that fudge packed, AJ?
Very, very strongly.
Another one.
It's very well. That's the name of the cookies. It's strong berry fudge.
Strong berry or strong berry?
Berry.
So it's,
BERRY.
so it's gonna have some berry so it's gonna be berry flavored fudge.
Yes, because that's what Superman likes. He likes berry.
I didn't think this.
I want to know the market research for this.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't know in all my years of watching Superman and watching the DC comic universe or series, whatever you call it. I didn't know he liked berry.
I mean, actually, Lois likes it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Lois loves the fudge,
Yeah.
Yes.
the berry fudge.
But this is in partner, so the Keebler elves decided to come out with some cookies.
So what's the flavor of the berry?
It's
Berry.
mixed. It's like Hallie. It's mixed.
It's berry with white drizzle.
I'm on board now. What?
It's Halle Berry fudge.
Hey, that's all it took was for
It's
JD
the
to
white.
get
It's the
some
white drizzle
Exactly.
icing
White
that's
drizzle.
on top
Exactly.
of the berry fudge cookie. Yeah.
Is anyone else
all right.
concerned about the conditions of the rest of the elves?
I'm concerned.
Because
Yeah, 'cause
what
you know
I'm saying.
what?
You only
Honestly-
see like 3 or 4 of them, and I understand that
Are
they have
they,
a
like-
good they have the work ethic of an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah,
but-
are they like?
But where's the
passed
rest of
out in
them?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like what was it? Cinnamon Toast Crunch, right? They got there was used to be that the one guy, the
Yeah.
real chubby
Right.
one. I think he ate the other two.
I think so too.
And that's and,
No,
and,
but-
and then if you notice, like later on, the little Cinnamon Toast Crunch little caricatures,
Yeah.
we eat other ones, and so
That's
I think
true.
he created.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah.
He created like a very demonic Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then the Rice Krispie Treats guys. What are they still
Snap,
around?
crackle, and pop. They are.
Happened-
Yeah,
Captain
okay.
Bob, yeah. So would that not be considered cannibalism?
Probably.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
like when my
probably.
chickens eat their own eggs. So
Yeah.
weird.
It's weird.
but delicious.
They
So,
are.
but with the Keeblers, they were in that tree.
They were in
So
the
that's
tree.
what they saw. I think they just hiding them other ones in that like concentration.
Well,
camp.
look, it's because they're all working, right? You need like a couple front men,
Right.
and then the rest of them are in the back.
factory.
100 Royal Rumble. Minions versus elves. Who wins?
Ooh, 100
Probably
Man
Minions.
World Minions versus elves.
Well, see, the Minions will probably win because they're just dumb. They just have like very good luck.
Yeah, well, the Minions will probably be more reckless because with the Royal Rumble, you got to go over the
But
Right.
they can
top
build
the ropes.
stuff. I mean, they
Yeah,
good
but
at
the
like.
Minions also too. They live forever.
Do they?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
Minions do live
Yeah.
forever.
All right, let's move along because I don't want to eat up before we get into this next break. But anyway, all right. There's a lot of great places you can start a business, especially like a pizzeria.
Yeah.
You can have your own brick and mortar, maybe somewhere in a shopping center. But this guy decided to open up a pizzeria in a very peculiar and unusual location.
A tree.
I mean, that would be very peculiar and unusual.
Yeah.
It would be.
Or pretty smart because then you think about the cost, a lot of things associated with cooking a pizza. You
got-
need
you got the
a
wood.
hot oven.
I'm just
you know,
thinking the
stuff
Keebler
like
elves
that.
are there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
You could make a tree house as your pizzeria.
Yeah, but you'll burn your whole house down.
Yeah, that's true.
So basically, this guy decided to create a pizzeria next to a volcano.
Like
Save on
live
heating
volcano.
bills.
Yeah.
So like, I guess he just get that coal from the volcano.
No, he just sticks it right in the volcano and the.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Does he really?
You-
Yeah.
Or
so
are you trolling us?
No. This is
Like,
no,
seriously.
all right, so this is a place out in I think in Guatemala. Okay,
Of course.
It's owned by Chef Mario David Garcia. The place is called Pizza Pacayo.
Okay.
He opened it 6 years ago at the peak of Volcano Pacayo, one of 3 active volcanoes in the country.
Yo, his
And people
insurance
travel
has
all over
got to
the
be
world.
wrecked.
He's got no
Man, come on
insurance.
now.
No.
You ain't gotta
insurance.
you can't have no insurance.
Like, come on.
What
man.
company is gonna be like, yeah, I'll insurance that?
We'll insure you next to a volcano. That's right.
Well, what's funny is that like the outside furniture is like a bunch of people that got fossilized the last time that the volcano. So like, there's some little children like on all fours, and they're just like you just sit on them now. They're just
Yeah,
they're
that's
stone.
it. Stone.
There was a
Yeah,
mother.
but-
There was a mother nursing a child, and
What's the name of the town or the village or whatever from way back in the day? It's like that.
from Joe versus the
Nepal,
volcano.
Nepal.
No.
Nepal.
Oh no, who was the people that got turned to stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what we're
Sodom
talking
and
about.
Gomorrah.
Yeah,
No.
we talking about Nepal.
Well,
when
they
they
don't-
talking about the
Sodom and
volcano.
Gomorrah.
The volcano
Yeah,
erupted and everybody.
Yeah,
I
well,
think
which
it was
I know, but it was like a city or whatever. It's like started with it.
Pompeii.
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 There it is.
Pompeii.
Yeah, Pompeii.
Good olive
Yeah,
oil
that-
from there.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it
that's what
ashy?
I mean. I don't know. That's what the bottles say on the shelf. Pompeii.
It just says
So-
good oil from there.
Pompeii olive oil. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So basically, he probably has his oven like connected to the wall. And
No,
he just-
it's not an oven. He sticks. He,
He literally
basically puts
sticks
it on
it-
a sheet pan and then sticks that sheet pan along with the pizza inside.
of the
volcano.
volcano.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And
So
people
this-
travel. People literally do travel and eat it.
Well, that's,
Now
that's
I don't know how if there's like I don't know what the health regulations.
I was gonna say if I ever ate a pizza and some
Big-
lava was on my pizza, I'm fighting everybody.
I mean, it's
I
probably
mean,
cleaner
it's-
than anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably cleaner than
it's
charcoal.
sterilized.
I
you
mean,
know?
it's coal. I mean, coal is the fabric of life anyway. Or
I thought that was
Y'all
cotton.
tell me how that tastes. Let me know.
yeah.
There's a lot of science being talked about here tonight. I really like
Yeah.
it.
A whole lot of
Yeah, a
science.
whole
we
lot of
don't-
science.
Well, I mean, it pretty much goes like Bill Nye than us.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
shout
now
out
that
to the
that guy
legend.
that used to talk with a computer for a face is gone. What was his name?
Max Headroom.
No, Stephen Hawking.
Oh, Hawking. Yeah.
Did you say this?
What?
You say he talks with a computer as a face? What you?
Yeah, he had to talk into the little he had to
Yeah.
do
I
the
think
little
he had
thing
to-
with
he-
his
he
mouth.
typed
And,
into it.
I mean,
Anyways,
I make cheeseburgers. I don't know how
Like,
it works.
He was.
I
he
can
was
barely
like
send an
Roger Troutman.
email.
So y'all want to talk about quantum mechanics? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
JD perked up
That's
so
one
quick.
episode.
JD perked up so quick. You'd have thought I brought the latest edition of Hustler in here or something. He was like,
Well, you know
what?
what's so
Huh?
funny? Because when y'all both were out, JD and I were talking about it, he brought this up, and I was like, oh, Yeah, this is very fascinating.
Well, you gave AJ a whole science
It's
lesson.
a whole
on
show
that
of
one.
it. I ain't
Yeah,
even
it
finished
was.
with that. I ain't even finished with that series
We
yet.
should pick that back up where it left off.
All right, to wrap things up, I might want to go ahead and try this. Hopefully, this will be out at stores pretty soon. But I love me some King's Hawaiian rolls. I can eat a whole thing by itself.
Yeah.
But now they're coming out with a ube. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I could be wrong. Coconut rolls, which is gonna have little coconut inside the bread. And
How did Saddam's son get his own Hawaiian? Wasn't that one of
Yeah,
his
let's go
kids'
to break,
names?
y'all. Let's
Uday,
go to
yeah.
break.
I think it was Uday. Yeah.
Uday? No,
Uday.
It's like Prince releasing albums after he's
Yeah,
dead, right?
You have Hawaiian rolls for many years to come?
well, it's UBE. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I didn't take time to actually pronounce it
Oh,
right.
man.
So,
Are you
but
sure
it's
that they
coconut
didn't just
roll.
misspell it and they're not Ubers?
No, I think they're supposed to say cube coconut roll,
Oh, man.
but
Chill out.
somebody forgot the C, and it just says UBE coconut rolls from Hawaiian rolls, and so I don't know what that.
I think we run with it, man. I think you did it just right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I'm
that's
gonna go with
perfect.
it until
Uday.
someone
You-
corrects me.
You owned that spot right then.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Sweet ube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sweet Ube,
All right,
legendary.
now you know.
That was a legendary intro to tonight's episode of Breaking.
Sweet 19 minutes later.
This is how we.
This is how we got here.
This is
y'all.
how we go to break.
Straight like that.
Come back. Y'all come on back now, you hear? It's Breaking Bread. Talking to that.
You're listening to Break
If you're looking to get out of your current vehicle and into something else, don't waste your time at the car dealership or trying to sell it on your own Facebook or sitting on a lot someplace with the sign. And no, just reach out to the folks at Birmingham Broker because they're professionals and they know what they're doing. And they're going to sell your car and sell your car fast, so you don't have to go to bhambroker.com, fill out some information, have a consultation. Bada bing, bada boom. They're going to sell your car and sell your car fast, so you don't have to. bhambroker.com, bhambroker.com. So how was y'all's weekend? JD's got this super fancy watch on, and I'm like, y'all know I'm kind of a watch guy.
What type of watch is it?
It's a
It's a Citizen.
Patek?
No, it's a Citizen
Patek.
Eco
Oh,
Drive.
my man's stunned. My man got that Patek. Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a Citizen Blue Angels.
Yeah.
And I have the blue band Blue Angels, but his is much fancier than mine.
That's a true story.
Nice.
I'm not saying that Amy loves him more than Stephanie loves me, but he did end up with the nicer Blue Angels watch.
I mean, I bought it myself. So
Okay.
So I got it on
With her
base
money.
actually. So
He used her money to
Yeah,
buy
to
a watch for
for
himself.
himself.
So technically, she bought it.
isn't that the way it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, when time's that important to you,
yeah.
that's how you got to do it.
You know, the problem is that funny story. I can get that. So it was dead, and so I think maybe last year, Amy was going to get the battery changed in it, and she took it up to the watch folks or jewelry place, and he's like, you know what? If you would just set this in the windowsill, you don't have to replace the battery because it's solar.
Yeah.
And so she brought it home, put it in the windowsill, and gave it to me.
Just like that.
I was like, that's awesome, because it was sure enough dead.
Yeah, my Blue Angels is an Eco Drive, and when it dies, I just have to put it on and wave my arm around a little bit. I don't even have to be in the sun. I just have to have some motion.
So this does
motion.
both.
Yeah.
And so so if it's all the way dead,
Right.
I'm not gonna shake it that much.
See, I didn't get that. I didn't get that fancy of a model. All I can do is shake mine.
Yeah. No, you should have got the solar one.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what you get for letting Stephanie buy your watches.
Amen.
Watch talk right here on Breaking Bread.
Come on now. I'm going to have to talk about that Invicta I got at the house.
Oh.
Invicta, I think.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I shout out to I got my little Glock watch on right now, so we talking about
Nice.
watches. So.
You got a Glock
Nice.
watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a Glock watch.
Hey, if y'all catch that Glock watch with the green band, it's very limited edition. If you pick it up for $700 here in about another year, so it's gonna be a $3,000 watch.
At least.
Back up to this.
What?
Discover Birmingham's premier car community with motorists of Birmingham and nice cars, or as we like to call them, Mob Inc. At Mob Inc., they're not just about horsepower and sleek designs, they're about camaraderie, philanthropy, and creating unforgettable experiences on and off the road. At Mob Inc., they unite car enthusiasts with all them syllables, from all backgrounds to celebrate our mutual love for. Anyway, listen, these guys are awesome, and they have awesome cars. If you'd like to look at one,
Holla at them.
you can go to the next car meet in Birmingham, which is June the 7th, from 8 to 11 a.m., and then every first Saturday of the month. It's 40 Inverness Center Parkway, which is just
Right around the corner from us.
right around the corner.
We'll actually be there as well as new platinum sponsors with them.
Yes.
Nice. What car y'all bringing out there?
Oh, I was going to borrow your Focus.
You need the
I also
Mazda,
forgot,
man.
yeah.
He's got a show truck in the driveway, man. Sitting at home.
I
You don't ever
do.
drive it.
Yeah.
You need to take that Mazda out
I
there.
gotta replace the battery in my truck. So
You know
I
what?
wanna
They
do
probably
that.
do it for us. We'll just push it over there. We'll just call it a day.
Yeah.
You know what's
Yeah,
funny?
I like that.
So Greg over at Mavis,
Mhm.
he called me earlier today, and he's like, man, what's up with all the cars in the parking lot like now?
Right.
And it seems like since we've joined forces with them, there's been a Porsche or something in the parking lot like every day.
That's awesome.
It's pretty insane.
Those
Nice
guys
ones,
are
too.
man.
They're really cool too.
super awesome, and we thank them for joining the show as a new sponsor. It's super rad, and we are super duper excited.
It'd be a lot to learn from 'em.
It will.
Yes.
Now I just got to get one of them to let me drive their car.
I bet they will.
I'm sure they
Maybe.
will.
Maybe.
Just give them a couple of cheeseburgers. It'd be all right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all eat
I mean,
this.
the equivalent. Think about this. The equivalent. You getting a handcraft made burger from the Chuck Father himself.
And then you
The
could drive a
legendary
handcrafted
Chuck.
Ferrari.
Legendary.
Yes.
Exactly. I mean, the burger itself is just valuable. It's 10 times worth of any car that anyone is driving anyway. So I mean, and if
Yeah.
you crash it, just like here, have a cheeseburger.
Yeah, haven't you? I mean, think about it, Will. You're the Mr. Krabs of Birmingham.
Whoa. I hope not,
What?
because as I've stated on numerous occasions, I'm allergic to penicillin.
Okay, well,
So I'll just walk around looking
You
like
get
itchy
crabs. You
and
get
scratchy.
first of all,
I think I would. Well, it's 2025. You can't call
No.
somebody Mr. Krabs.
I feel like that's a-
man.
And I think that's a SpongeBob reference.
I was just thinking,
Yes,
yeah.
there's a whole SpongeBob.
But
reference.
I have never watched any more than probably like 3 minutes of SpongeBob SquarePants. I've never seen an episode.
Oh boy, y'all missed out. Oh boy.
I mean,
I ain't miss out on nothing.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, you know,
Oh, who
mean-
lives in a pineapple under the sea?
nobody now thinks to BP.
SpongeBob
There you
SquarePants.
go.
Come on,
Oh,
now.
sorry.
Now, but here's the thing: the pineapple is a whole other conversation right there too. Now,
Exactly.
Look, we gonna talk. Never mind.
My kids were very frustrated with me for a lot of years. They'd be like, "Dad, we're the only kids that aren't allowed to watch SpongeBob SquarePants." And I'm like, "I'm sure there's others,
We don't watch at our house.
just not any of your friends."
No.
And I'm sure they watched it, but they didn't watch it.
Yes.
They didn't watch it using no power I paid for.
The underground SpongeBob watching.
No.
Yes, underground SpongeBob.
that's a
Didn't
whole
take-
nother episode
So,
too.
yes.
Yeah, I've seen those underground SpongeBob.
Hey, well, so I got this idea for an OnlyFans page.
I love when stories
course
start
you
that
do.
way.
This is
So-
so random. Like, wait
So
oh,
Have you heard our shows?
yeah. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get one of my guys to start one of these pages, and then just rub their feet on like rifle barrels. You think that'll sell?
I don't know. Are there sweet fetty? Are their feet sweaty?
AJ, I got an idea
no,
for
my-
you.
My feet aren't sweaty.
Hey,
It's ashy. My hands are sweaty.
Oh, if AJ did it, we could call it rusting the barrel.
there you go. There you go. That's
AJ.
You know,
That's-
hey,
that's
you know what's so
something
you know
that
what's
can
so
do-
funny?
that can
You know
happen.
what's so funny? There's probably a market for that.
it's
Oh,
absolutely
that's
a
why- that's why we
market.
joke
There's
about it.
absolutely a
You
market.
You start
Market
with
for
a perfectly unrusted barrel. And
Yeah,
see
and I
how
rub it
many.
until it becomes
See,
shiny.
yeah, and then
ooh,
Get the
it
sweaty
turns into
palms.
a blueberry, a blue barrel. That's what it'll turn to.
Yes.
A blue barrel.
AJ does his
and,
own.
and the sweaty
well, you are
palms can
confident in yourself.
Yeah.
You are going to
Lube,
open
can
great
lube the
spot.
barrel.
AJ's doing his own bluing now. I got you. Well, you know what?
Just saying.
Good luck walking through the Galleria. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. They will get you.
Them dogs
They
finna
will
be like you on
find
like white on rice.
They will get you.
Man, oh man.
So make it rusty with the hands and then dry it back out with the feet. Is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
Okay. AJ,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
got to
yeah,
come up with a
yeah,
name
yeah.
for this.
Yeah.
I think it'll work. We'll start out like $1 a month.
AJ's got like 2 whole tropical climates.
Hey,
He
man.
goes from the
Hey,
rainforest to the desert.
Oh, that's so funny.
Man.
Wait a minute. Sidebar. Why am I looking out the window of the studio and I see 2 dogs is walking outside of the studio?
Because dogs aren't allowed inside the studio.
I guess so. This
AJ
is
had to get up
completely
and
random.
look.
Because hey, no, I don't think those are dogs. It might be coyotes. I don't know.
No, them dogs. That look like 2 Dobermans.
Hey, did y'all see that the new trailer for the Voltron movie dropped?
No, I did not see that.
What is
But did you
Voltron?
see
Yeah, the
What?
cartoon that
Oh.
the Asian
You
cartoon.
don't know what
You don't know about Voltron?
No. What is
Really?
Voltron?
With where all the lines like stack on top of each other and make a
Oh,
big
I
old line?
know. Form the head. That
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Like Captain Planet?
No. Voltron would just like Captain Planet doesn't stand a chance.
I
Is
guess
this like
Voltron.
Voltron.
Well, hold on, Tom. But you sound so old and outdated when you said that.
Is-
Captain Planet?
I mean,
Planet.
is this
Now,
like
don't get me wrong. I love me some Captain Planet though. But it was around that same era of Captain Planet.
the less gay version of Care Bears? I mean,
No,
No.
no.
no. It's like Transformers
Pretty much.
without them transforming to anything else but like the
Like they
The
ride in
humans
like
don't-
little lion like little tiger cars.
lions.
Yeah.
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 Yo, I have no idea. How old is this?
It's like from the
From
80s.
the 80s.
From the 80s.
Yeah, I mean, you were
You
tough back in the
watched
day.
them
If
and-
you
hold on.
had
You
all the
watched
Voltrons.
Voltron.
Yeah, you did. You had to have seen Voltron.
I was gonna say maybe I've seen it. Just I can't. You know,
Yeah,
I was probably reading encyclopedias or something at the time.
You probably
Just
were.
just think of Power Rangers, but
Oh.
with
Basically.
lions.
Gross.
That's basically what it is.
Oh,
never,
oh,
never,
oh,
never
time
seen
out.
an episode of the Power Rangers.
Never
Time
seen. no,
out.
that stuff was sick.
What we not gonna do? Hold on now. What we not gonna do is disrespect, especially the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's not happening. On
Well,
this.
first,
on
hold
this
on. Time
programming.
out. Time
Well, listen.
out,
First
time
of all,
out,
they
time
shouldn't walk around as grown ass men in such tight little suits.
Right.
They weren't grown men. No, they were teenagers.
out. No, they weren't.
That's
grown
even
men.
that's even
That's even
worse.
weirder.
No. Originally, hold on. Time out. So first of all, I'm just
Pause.
giving him an analogy. I was giving JD an
Yeah,
analogy
straight up.
of what Voltron and Power Rangers were.
I respect
Okay?
that.
Power Rangers, honestly, they were so cheap that they decided.
How cheap
that
were they?
They just used clips from the original show and then they just added the teenagers in between.
This is true.
They didn't even like redesign the costumes
Yeah.
or nothing.
Until they did the movie, one of the greatest movies of the 'nineties.
Because if you look at the Yellow Ranger was actually a dude in the original.
Was he not
part.
potty trained?
I'm so glad I was like playing football and things like that during this time in my life because
Yeah.
I don't.
What was special?
Man,
What was?
look.
Did the Power Mighty Morphin Power? Did they each have like? Weren't those the guys that were like Power of the Sun or something?
No,
That was Captain Planet.
Yeah, it's Captain.
Oh.
The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Or the reject version of Ultron.
Man, y'all being real disrespectful right now.
Did they-
I do not appreciate this.
Did they-
At least
did
Voltron
they-
was original.
Did they form something? Like when they got
Yes,
together,
they-
did they like stack
They had
themselves
Zords.
together?
Yes, they had Megazords. Yes.
I think
Yeah.
I think they came together and made a Pokemon. I think that's how that worked. I'm not real sure.
No, that's
But,
not how that happened.
Oh
Man, look,
no.
y'all being real.
They lived in the sea under a pineapple.
Y'all being real. Y'all
that-
being real disrespectful now. Hold on.
Was
now.
Pikachu a Power Ranger?
I don't.
Yeah, he was.
Y'all
All right,
being real
well, he's gotta
disrespectful
be.
right now.
Him
He's
and
gotta
Darth
be.
Vader.
Man. Boy, I tell y'all. That's
And then
tough.
somehow Captain Kirk was in there. I don't know how he
The
got
gr-
in there.
one of the greatest moments of the 90s. Y'all being
Darian,
real disrespectful.
Did you
Was
watch
he about
the
to
Wonder
cry? He was about
Years?
to- yeah, he was about to cry.
Huh?
Did you watch the Wonder Years?
No, that was before my time, man.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, did
What
anybody else
about the
watch
new
it?
Wonder Years? It was
I
also
watched the
really
Wonder
good.
Years.
I
like
watched
the
both.
Wonder
I watched all of them. Winnie Cooper.
Winnie Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man.
Hot.
So Wonder Years was probably one of the best shows ever.
Yeah.
I think, anyways.
I mean,
But it had everything
she
to do
wasn't
with
like
Winnie
on,
Cooper.
She wasn't like on Topanga level from Boy Meets World.
Oh, I forgot about Topanga.
Topanga was up there.
Oh,
She was
and,
up
but
there.
the funny
She
thing,
was up there.
Topanga is she was insanely smart, regardless.
So
Like out in the out, so like
hot.
she was.
Topanga was
She's
up
good.
there. Ashley Banks was up there.
She was.
Yeah.
That was a good episode. The first episode of Fresh Prince, where he takes her to the pawn shop and gets her the drum set.
Yeah.
I know I've seen that.
I hope you've seen
The Fresh
seen-
Prince of Bel Air.
No, that episode.
Oh.
No, yeah,
Okay,
no.
I'm finna say,
I used to be.
yeah.
I mean, I could probably sing the whole Fresh Prince.
Do it.
All
Let's
right,
go.
come on,
Can you
do it.
just give me a beat real quick?
You know what?
AJ, go pull it up. Pull it up, AJ. Let's go.
Pull it up.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spent most of my days, maxing out, chilling and relaxing and cooling all, shooting some b-ball with
School.
Outside of the school
outside
with
the
a couple
school.
of guys.
Started
Well, up to no
Well,
good.
up to no good. Started making trouble in my
Make trouble
neighborhood.
in my neighborhood.
I got one little fight. My mom got scared and said, "You move
Said
with
you
your
moving with your
uncle."
uncle in Bel Air.
See, there you go. I got culture.
What about the
for days.
last? What about the last part?
Yeah. What
I
about the middle part?
pulled.
No, I
No,
whistled
in
to
the middle part.
Oh, yeah, I whistled to the cabbie, and when he got near, the license plate said
fresh.
and there's
And
dice
she
in the
had
mirror.
dice in the mirror.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I got this. You
If
know?
anything, I could say that this cab
That
was
was
rare,
rare,
but
but
I
I
thought,
thought,
nah,
nah,
forget it.
forget
Your
it.
home's Bel
Home
Air.
to Bel Air.
I pulled up to the house around 7 or 8. I said,
This is awesome.
Oh, say it later.
Looked
in
at
the
my kingdom, I was finally home.
there.
There.
No, finally
Yeah.
you're there.
Yep.
To sit on my throne as the
That's the
Prince of Bel Air. Come on now.
Yeah, I got you. Look.
Wow, that was so good.
Look, there's no more culture in this room than me right now.
I don't know that
I appreciate you for that, AJ.
yeah,
That's
JD.
that was as
That was impressive.
Good as a rap verse as I've ever heard you spit.
Yeah,
I
mean,
that was very
was I
impressive.
spitting?
You were spitting.
Oh, sorry
Yeah.
about that.
That doesn't mean you have to wipe off the microphone.
And just like that, right when we had you where we needed you, AJ.
We weren't talking about you actually spitting.
I know,
no,
I
no,
know.
yeah.
He knows. He was
I
playing
know.
along.
I'm just playing along. Look,
I know.
Look,
We're
I got a
going
role to
through
play
something.
here. You know, I'm gonna go get my white Snickers and go home.
Let me tell you something. It was. Hey, look,
Hey,
it was
that white chocolate Snickers was really good. I ain't
It
gonna lie.
wasn't. I was not a fan.
It was all rap crap to my dad until Will Smith came along.
Really.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was
yeah.
getting jiggy
He
with
was,
it.
he was good though.
No man. When summertime, he was like, "This is jazz."
Hey, look, Summertime, Summertime is one of the greatest records of all time.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Did it have Jazzy
yeah,
Jeff on it?
Summertime.
And
Yes,
I mean, and I think I can make a case that the theme song to A Fresh Prince of Bel Air
Oh yeah.
is one of the 10 most important tracks in hip hop history.
Absolutely.
All right.
It
Well,
did-
okay. Outside of like show theme songs, right? We talk about Fresh Prince. What's another like memorable theme song from a TV show that you can remember?
Wonder
Oh,
Years.
I got
Bro,
several.
I got
Man, several.
Yeah, the one
Jamie
yeah,
Foxx
yeah,
theme song.
Three's Company.
Three's Company, come and knock on your door. Oh no, come on, knock on your door.
Oh, I've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for
yeah,
you.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Take
on
a
now.
look. It's in a
Is
book.
it?
In a book is reading Rainbow.
Oh yeah.
I can go anywhere.
I don't know that much of it.
Yeah.
I know.
It's devolved
Arthur's
in-
theme song. Since I'm the kid of the group, Arthur's theme song. Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. Yeah,
Sunny,
that's,
the Sesame Street theme song.
it's
Jeopardy.
a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
a beautiful
Mr.
day
Rogers.
for a neighbor.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Would you be mine?
Was he actually a Marine?
Mr. Rogers? I believe so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I heard all kinds of crazy stories about that guy.
So
That
they
was
have
a-
they had a documentary out, man. That was one of the best documentaries I ever seen.
Did you watch
It
the
should be-
movie? Did
Yeah,
you
that-
watch
but
the
that's
movie
what-
with
that's
Tom,
what I meant, the
with
movie.
Tom Hanks,
no,
where he played Mr. Rogers.
no, I'm fairly certain I haven't seen a movie in 20 years.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. That's the movie that when Tom Hanks played Mr.
Yeah.
Rogers.
that's pretty good.
Well, did he do that right after the Castaway?
I hate that movie so much.
It's so yeah,
So stupid.
it's a long movie and there's a lot of silence in there.
You know what would made that movie
Yeah, 'cause
better?
He was by himself.
Just left me
Like-
there with my
like-
thoughts.
You know, that movie could have been so good if just like 10 minutes after him being cast away, he'd have just hurled himself off that cliff.
Or they just went to a blank screen and said 3 years later, and then
Yeah.
he gets picked up.
Yeah, that'd have been cool.
You
too.
know, and he just got his little
Like, leave it to my imagination what happens in the middle.
right.
What if
Yeah.
like if what if all this time?
And was he stranded on Epstein Island?
Well, no. Well, here's the thing.
Chill
What
out.
if, what if, like, this whole time he was stranded on that island, all he had to do was walk to the other side where the resort was,
Yeah.
and he could have been saved.
That's where Gilligan and the rest of the crew
That's
from
what
the
that's
USS
what
Minnow was
Gilligan,
hanging out.
I mean, it
Yeah.
would have been a lot better if it had been more like Lord of the Flies.
Eh.
You know.
Oh no, that was
Hey,
that movie scared me.
Rest in peace, Hot Lips Houlihan.
Who?
The chick
Who?
that played Margaret on MASH died over the
Yeah.
weekend. I forget
Oh
what her name
yeah, I
is.
saw that. Yeah.
But
Mm,
if I say Hot Lips, most of the people know what I'm talking about.
I think that sounds vaguely familiar, but that was way before my time.
I love MASH.
America loved MASH.
It's probably
Yeah,
one
America
of my.
did love MASH.
It is one. It's a top 3 TV show for me all time, and I can make a case for it being my favorite TV show of all time.
Is it
I
is
can
it
see
like
that.
Shawshank Redemption, where if you're clicking through it, you like gotta watch it?
Oh, I will absolutely
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption's
I
like
can
that for
see
me.
that.
And you know what? I'm
Oh,
not really
you
a
know,
Stephen
you said
King
something
fan, and that's the
Yeah.
thing that like had he written more? Had he written books more like the type of style that when he wrote the screenplay for Shawshank Redemption?
Stephen King wrote that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I definitely would have read more of his books.
Speaking of people that passed away, anybody remember watching what's that? King of the Hill?
Yeah.
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 So the guy who voiced Redcorn
Redcorn,
passed
yeah.
away.
Mm-hmm.
He actually got shot by his neighbor. I didn't know
What?
how he got shot.
John Rand.
Yeah, no, seriously, he got fatally shot by his neighbor.
Wow. Boomhauer.
Yeah, so
Is
He
that-
had enough. Boomhauer had enough of Redcorn impregnating his wife
Yes.
Did you see the new
Did that happen?
the new intro?
Huh.
Yeah, did you
for
see
the new King of the Hill.
Yeah,
No, I haven't.
yeah. It's they just released the new intro for the King of the Hill.
I think they should do a live action. I think they should do a live action.
That'd
King
be
of the Hill.
hard. A live action King of the Hill would be
Yeah.
hard.
I tell you what though, you know who I would
Remember
not
Bobby?
trust to put a roof on my house?
Who that?
Boomhauer.
Good transition.
Dango, get on the Dango internet,
Man, Dango.
www.nuditygirl.com.
Clickety
man.
click 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 bang bang. You know what I'm saying? But you can actually get a free roof inspection by going to www.notoroofing.com. From what
That's-
I understand,
That's notoroofing.com.
NOTO Roofing. Those guys over there are awesome. You're welcome for doing this spot. By the way, I looked over at the thing. I was like, we're gonna run out of time.
Yeah, there you go. That's great.
No, you good. Go ahead.
But those guys are actually Chris and those guys. They're fantastic.
They are.
And you really can't beat a free roof inspection. They'll get up there, nail down some of your shingles,
Yeah.
do a little tune up, if you will.
Yeah.
And if you gotta do anything else, they'll get the insurance paperwork ready for you. Do all the stuff, man. Give those guys a call. Notoroofing.com.
Yeah.
On that note,
Or go to 20544bread.com and check out all of our sponsors.
There
That's
you
where I
go.
was going with that.
Speaking of sponsors, let's pay some bills and take this break.
It's Breaking Bread Talk 99.5.
You're listening to Breaking Bread on Talk.
Welcome back in to the 13th hour of Live and Local right here on Birmingham's Real Talk 99.5. We're going to hand the thing off to Levin. Levin's going to turn around and hand it off at 6 in the morning to Dixon and Vining, and they're going to hand it to Skippy McLean, and then he's going to turn it over to AJ and Leland. And then guess what?
Levin's going to be on for a long
We'll be
time.
back.
Man, Levin finna be going the
He
midnight.
does.
Could you imagine
Train
what's
to
that
Georgia.
dude's voice that long?
He's a
There, I said it. God, a little troll. Oh my
He may have the most
Well,
annoying
it's
voice.
Mark Levin and Rich Valdez in Red Eye Radio. Then you have Ernest,
Ernest,
then
Dixon,
Dixon and Vining,
Vining.
then Andrew, Leland, and then we'll be right back. Same time,
Same
channel.
place.
Y'all should ask Andrew how well his computer's running. Whoo.
What kind of laptop did he get?
A little HP.
According to him, it's not so little.
I mean, no, it's not. I mean, it's not our fault.
You better apologize right now.
You know, we're talking about his laptop, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because, I mean, he's,
I mean, it's not a little one.
right.
I mean, he's not that. I mean, he's about as tall as I am.
There's less of him there than there used to be for sure.
That's true.
He's man doing it.
Yeah, he's man done it.
He done man done it. He chewed it and dude it.
Like,
I just feel like,
there's like 9 spots in there.
look, we just, it's like that scene from Michael Jordan. I mean, from Space Jam, and Jordan was in the hotel room, and our buddy came in and named out all his sponsors in like one line.
Yeah. I
That's
think
what just happened.
I think the Pacers are going to take the Thunder in the NBA Finals. This is
It's
a
gonna be
I
I think
Put
it's gonna
5
be a
on it
very
right now.
highly con-
Put
I think
5
it's
on
gonna be I think it's going to be a highly contested
It's going
matchup.
7,
It's going to definitely go 7.
definitely.
But I'm just happy that it's 2 teams that haven't been to the finals like this in a very long time.
That's true.
You talking about baseball or what?
Yes. we
basketball.
are.
It's my favorite
The
sport.
other ball game.
I like the way they dribble up and down the court.
I know football's great.
Just like I'm the king on the microphone, so it's
They
Dr.
don't
J and
dribble. They
Moses
take
Malone.
like 3 steps now.
When this record came out, they did.
Oh,
Yes, the
Still talking
original.
about Space Jam?
I like slam
Yeah, they
dunks
used
to
to-
take me to the hoop.
That's been a hoe.
They used to shoot the free throws underhand.
Underhanded.
Yeah,
Did they?
putting the biscuit in the basket.
I got so much to learn.
All right, music's playing. That means they're kicking us off the air. But
Love
we'll be back
everybody.
tomorrow.
Be the people.
Peace.